Yesterday, my friend Sandy and I were hanging out on the beach. It was a normal day in the sun before Sandy suddenly got taken away by a giant ocean wave. I was so sad.
I knew I had to go after her, so when the next wave came, I rode it deep down to the ocean floor. The other sand pieces told me Sandy had been buried with other sediments. I made sure to squeeze myself into the compact burial zone she was in. I recognized some shell sediments we were friends with on the beach, but they didn't know where she was either. The pressure got extremely intense, and before I knew it, my shell piece friends and some other sediments were all one solid formation they all called a sedimentary rock. Sadly, I could not find Sandy in my lair.
As it got tighter and tighter, the other pieces of sedimentary rock got even closer together, so I just knew Sandy had to be near. Suddenly, the entire oceanic crust was getting pushed underneath the coastal crust. The pressure and temperature built up continually until we were squeezed into entirely new rock form, metamorphic rock. I could almost reach Sandy, but not quite. The pressure and temperature kept us just from reach.
Once I thought the pressure and temperature could never get worse, it started getting even hotter. Once I realized it was way too late, but the metamorphic rock around me was getting pushed even deeper as the oceanic crust was cycling into the mantle. It became so hot that Sandy and I melted into liquid magma.
It was too hot. There was no way we could stay there. The whole chamber of magma agreed, so we decided to fly up to the surface. We were going so fast, and in no time at all, we were flowing down a mountain called a volcano. We spread out for miles until we finally stopped and cooled down.
We stayed there for a while, but the wind and rain were roaring every day. One day, there was a really strong rainstorm. The rain and wind pounded against the igneous rock I was a part of, and before I knew it, I was getting separated from the pieces of rock around me. I tumbled across the earth, moved through rivers, and ended up back at the beach I left ages ago. I was a crisp, new, shiny piece of sand again. I felt relieved to be home, and as I got comfy again, I looked over and there was Sandy. I had never felt so happy. Turns out she too became a sedimentary rock, then a metamorphic rock, and then an igneous rock, all to end up back here on our beach as well.